Good morning, people, or afternoon. My name is Aldayne Henry, and today we'll be focusing on VR technology and its social implications on our society today. Now, before we get into more detail, we need to know what the term virtual reality means. Now, virtual reality means a 3D computer generated environment that allows users to interact and or explore it. Now, we can delve deeper into what implications on society or socially this technology has. Now, as human beings, according to the world-renowned psychologist Sigmund Freud, we have two primitive urges. We have sexual desires and we have aggressive by nature. But based on development of human civilization, society has aimed to suppress and repress and ultimately cause sublimation of these urges. Now, virtual reality technology has now seemed to bring these out more in people. Now, in terms of aggressive nature, for example, we can use a scenario. Bob uses a virtual reality technology to play violent video games. When he spends a long period of time in those violent video games, in these simulated environments created by the virtual reality technology, he no longer has a perception to differentiate between reality and what is virtual. Now, when he comes out of this simulated environment, when he interacts with people on a social level in real world, he will now be more aggressive because he thinks what he can do in the game using virtual reality technology, he can now do in real life, which is an unacceptable social behavior because he will now be more aggressive, which means that can have a social impact because that means people may no longer want to hire him, people may no longer want to be around him, which means he might become antisocial, which means he will not be an asset to society and society will just throw him away. So that can tie in as well now to sexual urges. Now, sexual urges, virtual reality technology can create a simulated environment that can have AI or artificial intelligence constructs that conform to the needs of the sexual deviants that are interacting with the world. They cannot make the AI do anything they want, conform to their needs, do all sort of messed up stuff. Now, this also can construe their mind. They no longer perceive what is real. They only perceive the virtual world to be real, which now causes them to interact with their partners or their peers in an awkward way, because they now think what they did in the virtual world, satisfying their sexual desires, they can now do to their partner, forcing them to do things that their partners are not used to, are not comfortable with. This form of this impact can really affect social interactions in society, because now you'll have an increased number of sexual deviants, people who would want to like sexually assault people because they think they can get away with it because of what they did in the virtual world. They think they can get away with it in real life. No police, no consequences, no judges, no nothing. They won't go to prison. They can just do what they want to do to the other person, which is something that society has been trying over and over again to repress, to stop these from happening. Then these behaviors can directly affect home and family, can break these. However, you can have people who have virtual reality technologies in their homes, average working person, and imagine the virtual reality technology can allow them to think that they're living in a mansion, they're living a life, helipad, not only helipad, but like Olympic sized pool and all sort of things, a lot of children, a caring, attractive partner, no stress, no nothing, no pain, no waking up in the middle of the night for hush the baby, nothing like that, no stress at all, no working, no nothing. But in real life, they end their relationships, they divorce their spouses, they leave their children, all of these things, because what they're used to in the virtual world, they're not used to in real life. because virtual world provides them with a stress-free environment, while in the real world they're stressed out because marriages tend not to have no stress. They have ups and downs, you have arguments, you have disagreements, you have all of these things. But the people that are using virtual reality technology, they don't see that because it is too much of a hassle. So they would rather live in a stress-free environment. That affects us on a social level because now we no longer want to socially interact with a real person, but with an AI construct, something that the developers of that technology have made to conform to your needs. So you're no longer living in reality. They're in now a mode of escapism, which means they want to escape from their real life problems, which is very unacceptable in our society. And those are my views on how virtual reality technology on a whole has implications in their implementations in our society. And I thank you for listening. You can put leave comments down below. Tell me what you thought about my message about what virtual reality has done to our society. And yeah, thank you.